Little people, big world star Matt and Amy Roloff are no longer together, as they divorced in 2017 and are now happy with different partners. After all, Amy found love again in Chris, while Matt immediately began dating Caryn Chandler. But despite many years passing since this change, it doesn't seem like Amy is still on board with Matt and Caryn's relationship. In fact, she had dropped many in her autobiography that Matt had cheated on her with Caryn. This is why many fans feel there is still bitterness between their bond. Moreover, it looks like Amy's husband, Marek, made matters worse by adding fuel to the fire. That's because he told Amy that Caryn's engagement ring given by Matt was bigger than what she had got. Well, Season 25 finally focuses on Matt's proposal to Caryn. But while Matt had been in a relationship with Caryn for 6 years, they had not made things official. Now that their dream house is on the verge of being completed, and they finally want to marry one another. However, amid all this, Chris was a bit worried about Amy's reaction to Matt's milestone. That's because he realized that the engagement ring Matt gave to Caryn was bigger than what he gave to Amy when they were a couple. Thus, Amy looked a bit miffed as Chris tried to warn her about the engagement news. Even she wanted to know how much bigger the diamond was going to be, and Amy said her partner made it sound like the diamond covered Caryn's whole hand. But she personally didn't want to get into all that stuff. They had this conversation right before going to Matt and Caryn's place for dinner. Meanwhile, Chris and Matt still appeared worried about how the dinner would go among the ladies after the proposal. Amy's husband worried that the whole thing would be awkward. Moreover, there was a scene in which Amy ordered Caryn to show her the ring. That's when everyone else in their rooms held their breaths as to how she would react to the whole thing. Additionally, fans know by how Amy previous lie decided not to invite Matt to her and Chris's wedding. But seemingly, that's not the same case for Matt, as he happily extended the invitation to Chris and Amy. Indeed, since the farm feud has caused a lot of tension in the family, and the good news received a mixed reaction. Everyone was curious about their reaction when Matt and Caryn broke the news to Amy and Chris. Well, before anyone could react properly to the news, Matt revealed one more thing. He said that he and Caryn wished to do things a bit differently this time, while he said so and immediately invited Amy and Chris. It turns out Caryn wasn't happy with what Matt said during the dinner. She mentioned how the couple had not yet decided on their guest list and didn't know if they would even invite their best friends. Therefore, it was clear that she didn't approve of her future husband immediately inviting his ex and her new husband. While Marek didn't mind not being invited, he wanted to be present for Matt's wedding party. But Matt said that it was a no-brainer, as Chris certainly was invited to it. Unfortunately, Amy said she didn't wish to attend Matt and Caryn's wedding out of respect for their 4 kids. Moreover, Matt and his kids don't really get along, but Matt said that his daughter Molly had immediately called him after he had dropped a text about his engagement. Then, he revealed that Jacob and his wife Isabel were pretty happy too. That's exactly how Jeremy expressed his happiness too. But sadly, the one person that he didn't hear from was Zach.